Michael? Hi, welcome. We're happy to have you here. We brought you here to talk about LA Party Helpers. We understand that you are a customer of LA Party Helpers and we would like to know about your experience.
My experience with LA Party Helpers was just profound. I had the greatest time with that company because they were very professional and they arrived on time. They were all in white shirts and ties and their bistro uniform, as they call it. Their bartenders was certified. The staff were all very friendly and courteous, paying attention to detail. My house was spotless at the end of the night. They even went the extra mile and vacuum cleaned my living room and my den and took out all the trash, and all my guests were pleasantly surprised and pleased with their service. They even provided valet parking at a reasonable rate of $18 per hour, plus tips of course, which they deserved. And they were professional enough not to put out a tip jar on the bar without me even saying a word, and I just cannot say enough positive things about that company.
What is their rate for the servers and the bartenders?
For the servers, they start at $18 an hour, which is really cheap. You won't find such a great rate anywhere else. And for bartenders, they start at $22 an hour, and all their bartenders are certified, and they're all very professional and have an extreme amount of knowledge about all drinks.
How come do you think they provide such a low rate? Because I've heard in LA bartenders are $30 to $35 an hour.
Bartenders tend to be anywhere from $30 to $40 an hour in the LA area, and I feel that Party Helpers tries to go extra cheap on their bartending rates to try to win over your business, and they'll even send out a $20 gift certificate, which is redeemable towards your first purchase with LA Party Helpers.
How can you use their gift certificate?
Upon receipt of their gift certificate, you can just apply the $20 credit towards your first purchase of your first event that you purchase off LA Party Helpers.
Do you know anything about hours? How many hours do you have to hire them for?
Yes, they work on a 5-hour minimum, which I have called several catering and staffing companies around the LA area, and they all operate on a 5-hour minimum, which is more than fair, because who would want to drive an hour or 2 hours to get to an event to only work for 1 or 2 hours? So 5-hour minimum is fair, and most parties go 4 to 5 hours minimum anyway.
And what areas does LA Party Helpers covers in LA?
They go as far north as Santa Barbara, and they go as far south as San Diego, as far as the greater LA area. And all of their staff has their own automobiles, so you don't have to worry that they'll be on time or not, because they're very reliable and very dependable and very professional at the same time.
What services does LA Party Helpers offers aside from servers, bartenders, and valet parking? Do they offer cooks? Do they offer catering?
They offer cooks, they offer catering as well. They have their own kitchen, which is based in the Studio City area. They even have a kosher kitchen, which is very useful for all of the people that keep kosher in the LA area as well. They have their own rabbi that pertains to the kosher side of the business, and they're just extremely professional. I can't say enough professional things about them.
Would you recommend LA Party Helpers to other people, like friends and family?
Yes, I most definitely would recommend them to my friends, to my family, to coworkers, to even strangers on the street. If I would start a conversation with them, regardless of what the topic was, I would even mention LA Party Helpers in the conversation, if it would fit in the conversation.
What kind of parties does LA Party Helpers caters to?
They do bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, weddings. They'll even do sad parties as well. Like, for example, if someone were to have a funeral and there was like a little get-together at a loved one's home, they would have a couple of servers and a bartender there in time of need as well. For any kind of event, they would be there. For graduations, for quinceañeras, for anything, they'll be there.
And do they require you to tip them at the end?
They don't require a tip, but boy do they work hard.
What other kinds of parties do they cater to?
LA Party Helpers deals primarily with weddings, birthday parties, New Year's parties, holiday parties, as far as Christmas and Thanksgiving is a very busy time of the year for them. They also do quinceañeras, graduation parties, circumcisions for Jewish people, quinceañeras for the Mexican people, all sorts of different parties they do.
And if I wanted to reach LA Party Helpers, how could I reach them? Do they have a website?
They do have a website. You can just visit www.lapartyhelpers.com.
And if I want to call them, what numbers could I reach them at?
You can reach them at one of two numbers, area code 310-720-8285, or you could try them at 323-574-9722.
Thank you so much for your help. We appreciate having you here talking about LA Party Helpers, and we look forward to hearing from you soon with other experiences that you might have with LA Party Helpers in the future. Have a good day.
Thank you.